I never meant to turn Christmas upside down, but the moment I saw the huge gold bow shining under the tree lights and my sister holding the keys to a brand new Lexus, worth more than my entire savings, something inside me finally clicked. Not in anger, not in shock, just clarity. She squealed. Mom burst into applause. Dad filmed the whole scene like it was a commercial. And me? I opened a cheap ceramic mug with "Hard work pays off" printed, so crookedly it looked like a factory mistake. Mom gave me this tight little smile and said, "Be thankful, everything's fair." Fair. She actually said that. I stared at the mug like it was a setup to a joke everyone forgot to finish. They waited for me to laugh. I didn't. My resentment wasn't loud. It sharpened quietly, like a blade being polished. Liza had always been crown jewel, honor roll star, pageant winner, the child Mom paraded around like a trophy. I was the one who filled the gaps. Useful, dependable, invisible. My successes were expected. Hers were celebrated with banners. I didn't despise her. That would have been simple. What hurt was realizing I was never seen as someone who mattered, just someone who functioned. Still, I stayed. Families are supposed to be complicated and loving and flawed. Turns out mine was just the first two. It began with small comments about how Liza deserved more, how I shouldn't expect much, how I should know my place. Then responsibilities quietly shifted onto me. I paid bills when Dad got sick, fixed things around the house, drove Mom everywhere, worked extra hours to keep everything running. And every time, the thanks went straight to Liza, because apparently my work didn't happen unless she received credit for breathing near me. I thought they didn't realize what I did. Then Dad slipped one night after too many drinks. "You're strong. We don't worry about you. She's delicate. She needs more." I wasn't their kid. I was their support beam. They built their entire lives assuming I'd never crack. So when I sat there on Christmas morning with a $5 mug while my sister hugged a luxury SUV, I didn't raise my voice. I simply watched. Every smirk, every satisfied glance, every expectation that I just accepted like always. Mom leaned in and whispered, "Smile for photos. Don't spoil this." That was the turning point. I realized they didn't love me. They relied on me, and they never imagined I could choose myself over them. At 2 a.m., when the house was quiet, I left them a gift of my own. No argument. No scene, just 3 envelopes on the dining table. Inside each one, a printed notice. I was stepping away from every emotional, financial, and practical responsibility. All accounts I've been covering were now in their names. All house-related debts were theirs alone. I had moved out permanently. Signed. Final. I walked out with only my wallet and the clothes I was wearing. No suitcase. No goodbye. By morning, my phone was exploding. Mom yelling, Dad frantic, Liza whining that she couldn't afford the Lexus payments. Because, as it turned out, the down payment came from credit cards I had quietly paid off of them. The gift wasn't a gift. It was a debt trap dressed up in shiny metal. And the person who always saved them had left the building. 2 days later, they cornered me at my new place. Small, quiet, mine. Mom burst in first. "What have you done? You're breaking this family." I didn't stand. I didn't argue. I stopped being the one holding everything together. I said, "You'll have to figure out yourselves." Dad tried guilt. Liza tried tears. None of it worked, because they finally understood the truth. It wasn't my absence that ruined things. It was their assumption that I would stay forever. Within 3 weeks, the Lexus was taken back. Within 2 months, the house was listed for sale. Liza took a regular job. No spotlight, no special treatment. Mom still tries calling, but the silence she demanded from me now sits with her. And me? For the first time, I'm not the dependable shadow, the background character, the quiet fixer. I'm just myself, and I'm free. Funny how they always said life was fair. Turns out, it became fair the moment I walked away.